Nothing is more dangerous than always judging historical events as if they had been inevitable. Because just as individual daily life offers countless possibilities every second, history is also subject to these laws. And nothing is as uncertain as the next second of life, and each day has 86,400 of them. Therefore, when analyzing the Ruhr complex, it is necessary to first free oneself from all the knowledge gained after its conclusion in September 1923, because it could have turned out completely differently. Another necessary criterion is to look at the leaders of the time, for example those in politics, such as Chancellor Wilhelm Kuno, or those in business, like the major industrialist Hugo Stinnes. Also, the military, in this case represented by the Chief of the Army Command, General Hans von Zecht. Because it cannot be ruled out that personal interests played a significant role in their decisions. After all, especially with this topic, which at the time shook the German nation, it makes sense to turn to both the left and the right groups, that is, the proletarian fighters of the Red Ruhr Army of 1920, and their opponents at the time in the government-deployed Freikorps. Because when the French-Belgian invasion of the Ruhr area happened in 1923, both sides agreed that it was not an attack on a particular class or group, but that the French attack was directed against the entire people and its right to exist. And that is why, at first, the entire German people rose up in unity as a united front. That is why it is completely wrong, for example, to speak of acts of sabotage by right-wing Freikorps. On November 11, 1918, with the first armistice of Cambrai, the direct fighting of the First World War came to an end. After that, France's undisguised hatred ensured that Article 231 of the Treaty of Versailles assigned sole responsibility for the war to Germany. But the Reich had also made it easy for its opponents. The renowned cultural philosopher Ernst Troeltsch described it this way: Germany was in a dreamland during the armistice period.